Hi, hello, it's Cheyenne K back with another video. Thanks for the reminders, guys, because I completely forgot that this existed. I'm at the end of my first term, or I ended my first term a month ago. I started a term break, and now June 1st, my second term has started. But because I haven't been really good about updating, I'm just going to talk about how my first term was. I got my app. The first thing that I want to say is that term one sucked, not because of anything school related, but because I had a lot of home things I had to deal with. My laptop ended up breaking in February, I want to say. Working on schoolwork after that was really difficult, especially because I had to save up for a new laptop. Still haven't bought a laptop at this point. I have to use my husband's for this current term until we save up enough money to get a laptop. But I did pass all my courses. I passed all 4. I had to take 3 OAs my first term. 2 of them were already taken, so I just had to take 1. And I was able to take that at a Sylvan Learning Center. All I did was call assessment services at the school, and they got me in. And I'll talk more about that later. But let me get into the kind of classes, or how the classes were, and what I did for all the classes. Okay, so for my first term, I took the Introduction to Humanities, Foundational Perspectives of Education, Mathematics for Elementary Educators 1, and English Composition 1. The order that I took this in was Humanities, Education, and then Math and English were kind of taken in conjunction with each other. And those were the 2 that I had to do after the fact that my laptop had broken. The first course I took was Introduction to Humanities. That was actually a really bad decision on my part. Humanities did have a lot of information for me to process. And it took me, I want to say, almost a month and a half, actually 2 months, I believe, to pass the course. It was just so much information. It was the very first course I ever had to do, my very first college course. So I had a lot of issues trying to get into the mindset. I do work 40 hours a week. More than that, I do have to travel for work a lot. So not the smartest idea on my part. The second course I took was Foundational Perspectives of Education. This one was a very easy course. Very, I want to say, common sense stuff. It is the foundational perspectives of education. So it was very easy. I think I got this course done in like 3 days. I ended up taking the PA. I passed it. Taking the PA, I kind of looked through what I didn't do well on, and then I went and I studied that material, and then was able to pass with the OA like 3 days later. So by the end of December, I had 2 classes complete. And then the struggle began. So in January, I think I had 2 tasks for English Composition 1 completed. And it was just a matter of finding time in the day. I am very bad at time management. I procrastinate a lot. That is one of the things that I want to work on in term 2. So I did the 2 tasks. There's 4. And remember what it's called. It's that's my husband. He's playing Apex. 4 tasks I had to complete. So by the time my computer broke, I'm pretty sure I had 2 of those tasks already complete. And it was a matter of finishing the other 2 tasks. So this is where the handy dandy iPad came in, and the iPhone. If you download the Pages app onto your phone or an iPad, a tablet, you are able to make Word documents and write an essay through that. That gave me no qualms whatsoever. And it was just a matter of procrastination. That was really my biggest struggle. And I ended up passing that course the very last day of my term. So it took me 4 months to complete it, but that is 100% me. It was a very easy class. Didn't look through the course information. I just went straight into the tasks. But I am very good at English. I can spin out essays in a couple hours. Very good at essays. So If you're less good at essays, look through the information. So mathematics for elementary educators 1. I'm gonna preface this by saying I am not a math person. I am terrible at it. My husband makes fun of me all the time about it. I went into the PA. I think I passed the PA. I wanna say that I did. All right, so I took the PA December 27th, passed it. So I figured, hey, might as well just go in, even though I'm not the best at math, might as well just go in and see what I could do. And I failed the OA the couple days later that I took it. And I feel like that's where my procrastination started, because that was my first time failing an OA and I was like really upset about it. My mentor was super cool about motivating me, and she got me in contact, or she convinced me to get into contact with my CI. My CI was awesome. I believe his name is Ned. So if you have Ned, he's awesome. Talk to him if you have any struggles. He did tell me that I did fail the OA by 1 question, which I mean isn't terrible, but it did kind of knock down my motivation. I ended up taking the PA again in February. I passed it that time, but again, I still felt like I needed more, and again, a procrastination. And around the time that I took the PA was around the time that my laptop broke. So I no longer had a place to take it. During the last week of my term, I was kind of convinced that I was just going to fail that course. My mentor did then explain to me that there is a program that WGU has called Assessment Services, where you call them, they find a testing center in your area. In my case, it was a Sylvan testing center, and they set up an appointment and you can go and take the test, the OA, at the testing center. So I ended up doing that and I ended up passing. Thank God, because this was the last day of my term. That passed all of my courses for term 1, and I feel like I did a great job at it. So I will say, I'm sorry for not keeping up with you guys. I will be posting a video soon about term 2. It's just started today. I'm super excited about it. However, my husband and I are moving to a new home in the next month or so. So everything is going to be super busy. So hopefully I can keep up on track with everything that I need, and we can get this done. So that's all for this video. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you want to see more of my videos and continue on my journey of learning about my college and seeing me on my degree thing and blah blah blah. You can go ahead and click the subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys next time. And I do want to say thank you for the 2 people that reminded me lately that I needed to post another video, because I completely forgot. That's all for today. I'll see you guys next time.